When it comes to getting big arms, everybody obsesses over their biceps and completely ignores their triceps. And this was myself included for the longest time, and that is exactly why I am training my triceps every single day for the next 30 days, because your triceps are actually 2/3 of your upper arm. So I thought it'd be perfect timing to share with you guys in today's video my top 10 home tricep exercises that you can do with simply a pair of light dumbbells and a resistance band.
You ain't got no games. You ain't lift no weights.
First up, we have the dumbbell incline kickbacks. Now this one is phenomenal for really building those side triceps, keeping your shoulder locked in place and stationary. Now, if you only have a pair of light dumbbells, on all these moves, I want you to go T30, which means 30 seconds time under tension. If you have a pair of heavier dumbbells, challenge yourself and go 8 to 10 reps until failure. And if you don't have an incline bench, no problem. A great alternative at home is simply to do standing kickbacks, trying to keep your elbows up, really squeezing those triceps at the top of every single rep. Before I get into the second exercise, give this video a big thumbs up if you are serious about growing those stubborn triceps. Now, the second exercise is with the good old pair of resistance bands. Now, I'll link to the pair that I use in the description below. I have adjustable bands that go all the way from 10 pounds to 50 pounds. I get them on Amazon. They are amazing. Now, on these tricep press downs, I was using the 50-pound bands, and I'm making sure that I'm keeping my hand nice and straight at the bottom to really hit that side tricep more. So once again, I recommend you go 30 seconds time under tension if 8 to 10 reps is too easy for you. Third tricep exercise is using those good old resistance bands. Now you're gonna set up the resistance band at a nice high angle. You're gonna step back, underhand grip position, lock in your elbows and your shoulder, and really focus on squeezing those triceps. Now, the trajectory of the angle, if you look at myself from straight behind, is actually slightly angled away from my body. This is gonna help build that little tricep tail at the bottom close to your elbow, and it's really gonna help develop that side tricep on this move. Once again, go 30 to 45 seconds time under tension. Next up, we got the dumbbell incline skull crush with a twist at the top. Now the twist at the top, where we actually take our hands from a neutral grip to our palms facing out, is gonna really emphasize the long head. Now, this is by far my favorite tricep exercise to go nice and heavy in the 8 to 10 rep range. If you don't have a pair of heavy dumbbells, no problem. Simply go 30 to 45 seconds time under tension. And if you don't have an incline bench, you're stuck at home with just a pair of light dumbbells, I recommend that you lean against a couch to really mimic the motion of this movement and really lock in those shoulders in place and try to challenge yourself and go 30 seconds time under tension. Next up, we got the tricep kickbacks. Now, we're using a resistance band on this move. You're gonna set up a resistance band around the height of your lower abdomen. You're gonna keep your elbows locked in place. You're gonna try to keep them elevated throughout the movement, and you're gonna go straight back, keeping those elbows nice and tight to your body. And if this is too light for you, once again, instead of counting reps, simply count time under tension. You guys are gonna feel those triceps screaming. The sixth move is the close grip press. Now our palms are gonna be facing each other. You're gonna keep them nice and tight throughout the movement. And although the chest will help out a little bit, you really wanna focus on your triceps. Now, this move is no doubt way better if you do have a pair of heavy dumbbells. If you only have a pair of 10 to 15 pound dumbbells, I recommend still doing this exercise, but really maximizing time under tension. If you guys don't have a bench, no problem. You can simply do this exercise right on the floor. Next up, we got the standing iso kickback. So we're gonna go one arm at a time. This is gonna really hit the long head, and you're gonna go slightly across the back of your head and straight up, squeezing the long head at the top. Nice and slow eccentric, squeeze at the top of every single rep. Go 10 to 12 repetitions, and if that's too light for you, once again, we wanna maximize that time under tension and metabolic stress to trigger muscle growth. Next up, we got bench dips, or if you don't have a bench, you can simply do couch dips. Now, you wanna walk out your feet, you wanna place that dumbbell right on your lap, and very important that you don't go all the way down. It's gonna put a ton of stress on your shoulder. You actually wanna shorten your range of motion and really squeeze those triceps at the top for a good 1 to 2 seconds. So if you have a pair of heavy dumbbells, this is a good move to go 8 to 10 reps. Once again, if you don't, just go longer periods of time under tension. Next up, we got dumbbell skull crushers. Now this one, you just wanna bend at the elbow and come straight up, squeeze those triceps. If you don't have a bench, this is an ideal exercise to simply do it on the floor. Now, I prefer going heavy on this move, but once again, if you don't have a pair of heavy dumbbells, challenge yourself and go 30 to 45 seconds time under tension. On all these moves, when I'm telling you to go longer periods of time under tension, you should feel that muscle really burn by the end of your set and be really close to failure. Dumbbell tricep kickbacks with a twist of the wrist. Now, this is gonna make the move a lot more challenging. I want you to take your grip position at the start of the move. Your palm is gonna be facing your thigh. Then, as you kick back, as you reach the apex of the rep, I want you to actually turn that palm so your palm is facing straight behind you. This is gonna make it a lot more challenging on the long head and also the side of the triceps. This is a pretty tough move, so even if you only have a pair of 15-pound dumbbells, it's gonna be very challenging. So give this video a big thumbs up, and also let me know in the comments what muscle group you want me to cover for a top 10 list of dumbbell and band only exercises that you can do from home. And whatever muscle group gets the most votes, that will be the next top 10 list you see on the channel. So make sure you cast your vote down below. And a lot of you guys asked me what pre-workout and what supplements that I take. Well, I'm the co-founder of Alliance, so I threw a special YouTube fam discount right down in the description below. My go-to pre-workout is, of course, good old Superhuman pre-workout, Hulk juice flavor. It also comes in 5 other delicious flavors. This is sour gummy bear. I take a sim-based pre-workout about 3 to 4 days per week. I don't take it every single workout because I want to keep my adrenals nice and healthy. So if you want to pick up any Alliance supplements, I threw a special YouTube fam discount in the description below. Make sure you tap that bell because we got so many more videos on the way, and I will see you guys on the next video.
You ain't got no games. You ain't lift no weights.